By Steve Warren and Benjamin Gill. By now you've seen the viral videos of parents of all races and ethnic backgrounds across the country speaking out against critical race theory, CRT, being taught in their local school districts. Here's one of those moments in case you missed it. How do I have 2 medical degrees if I'm oppressed? Parents have been arguing in droves that a controversial CRT-based education is divisive and damaging to their children. They've made their opposition known to school administrators, principals, teachers, and even members of their local school boards. For speaking out, some of these parents have been slandered, discredited, and in some cases, even insulted on national news broadcasts. Now, these moms and dads are pushing back. Axios reports efforts to recall school board members are surging across the nation due to plans to implement CRT in elementary and high schools. Parents are also still fuming over pandemic lockdowns and mask requirements. Just halfway through the year, there are at least 51 local recall efforts currently underway, targeting at least 130 elected members of those school boards. According to Ballotpedia, a nonpartisan website that tracks election information, that's twice the annual average for school board recall efforts. In comparison, the website noted during a 14-year period, they only covered an average of 23 recall efforts against an average of 52 school board members each year. The reasons listed for the current recalls include bad behavior, mismanagement of funds, conflicts with district administrators or teachers, refusing to listen to their constituents, and violating open meetings laws. California leads the nation with 22 current recall efforts. Arizona and Idaho have 6 and 4 recall efforts respectively, according to Axios. Libby Emmons, writing for the Post-Millennial, observed, education, entertainment, and mainstream media all chant the same call and response, they all tell the same narrative. They each espouse the talking points of the far left, parroted by the Biden administration. Americans hear, daily, from celebrities, politicians, pundits, sports figures, that white people are oppressors and black people are victims, and that these wrongs must be intentionally and forcefully redressed, that historical wrongs must be righted by 21st century students, educators, and citizens, she added. If you are a parent who doesn't like the ideology being peddled to your children, what are your options? Emmons asked. The National Education Association, NAEA, has now entered the fray on the side of CRT. This past weekend, the country's largest teachers' union, supported by President Biden, is pressing forward with divisive educational principles that reduce students to their race, ascribe characteristics to students based on race alone, and lessen educational standards, the Post-Millennial reports.